I still remember the last day of 10th. The classrooms filled with noise, laughter, promises of we'll stay in touch. We thought nothing would change. But life always does. There was a friend, not just another name in the roll call, not just another face in the crowd, but someone who turned ordinary days into memories. Someone whose jokes could turn exams into adventures, and whose silence could comfort me more than words ever could. We walked home together almost every day, shared the same snacks, copied the same homework, dreamed the same silly dreams of the future. Back then, life felt so small. Our world was only school corridors, chalk dust, and canteen samosas. And yet, in that small world, friendship felt like everything. Then came the results, the goodbyes, the see you soon that life never kept. I don't even remember the last thing we said to each other. Was it casual? Was it rushed? Did I even realize that it was the last time? Days turned into months, months into years. New schools, new cities, new people. And slowly, the faces from 10th became photographs, then memories, then just names. But some names don't fade. Some names stay heavy on the heart, like unfinished sentences. Even today, when I cross a crowded street, sometimes I think I see them. The same walk, the same laugh, the same way of carrying a bag on one shoulder. But before I can be sure, the crowd swallows them whole. It's strange, isn't it? How someone who was once a part of every single day can now feel like a stranger. Sometimes I scroll through old pictures, grainy selfies on old phones, group photos after class, scribbled farewells on uniform shirts, and there they are, smiling, unchanged, forever frozen in that age where life felt easier. And I wonder, what would it be like if we met again? Would we talk like nothing changed? Would the jokes return? Would the silences still feel comforting? Or would we sit there, searching for words, realizing that the years have built walls we can't climb anymore? Maybe they've changed. Maybe I've changed. Maybe the people we used to be only exist in those memories. But still, a part of me wants to try. To say hello after years of silence. To bridge the gap that time carved between us. To ask, do you remember? Do you remember the way we used to race to the canteen? Do you remember the jokes we laughed at until our stomachs hurt? Do you remember how we said we'd never lose touch? I know, life doesn't give us the same moments twice. But maybe, just maybe, it gives us second chances to make new ones. So here I am, years later, still carrying that friendship like a bookmark in a chapter I never finished. And if by chance fate brings us together again, I hope the first thing I say isn't "long time no see," but rather, "Where were we? Let's continue." Because some friendships aren't meant to end. They're only paused, waiting for us to press play again. This is Kahani Corner, and this is your reminder. If there's a friend you haven't spoken to in years, don't wait for the perfect moment. Reach out, because sometimes one message is all it takes to bring yesterday back into today.